I will take you through the process of making a full elastic waistband, as you can see right here. This is just a sneak peek into our current class that is ongoing. So I'll be taking you guys through the process of this. But if you want to see how to make this step by step from beginning to the ending and even how to source the fabric, you should join the class. A link will be below in this video. First thing you will do is to measure your round waist after sewing it. So you will have do the pockets, you will have done everything, then you measure the round waist all round. You can see what I'm doing here. Just measure all round the waist. So here I'm having 45 in total. So the height of my band is going to be 4 inches. The height that I have here is 4 inches. You can see. So you are going to cut 40. You know we have 45 on our band. You're going to cut 46 here. It has to be so that we are going to have a joining for the edge. So from the beginning all the way to the end is going to be 46. So that half, that's 1 inch is going to be we are going to be sewing half from both sides so we can have access to our string. You understand? So I'm just going to sew this place so you can pay attention. You're cutting the exact measurements that you measure on your band. The only thing that we're going to cut a little bit less is going to be the elastic, but we're going to cut the elastic as well. So we're going to sew half inch from both sides, so that's 1 inch, and at the end of the day this is going to come back to 45 inches, which is the band itself. So from the beginning I'm going to start my stitch. If you want to see the full video and well detailed of this video, it's in the class, you know, like the complete set. And the class actually cover more. It covers joggers, it covers jackets, it's covered vintage, it's covered how to sew a ready-made round neck and all of and more. So from here, I'm going to be opening 1 inch from here. And I'm going to mark 1 inch here also. So the stitch that I'm starting from the beginning is going to end at that place. You can see I'll end it here on the first mark. I end it on the first mark, then I'm going to jump it and I'm going to start a stitch from there. You can see, and I'm going to end it at there. So you see what I have. So after cutting it out, you can see if I open it up, you're going to see an exposed in the middle. You can see that exposed we have in the middle here. That's where our string is going to follow out. So that exposed now, we need to stitch it all straight. So from the edge, just like so, we're going to run a straight stitch all the way, then a corner stitch, then we return it back to the other side, so that the string we are putting inside is not being obscured by the fabric. So we have to tape that part down. You see. However, there are several methods in which you can actually use in getting this. The method, I am just a learner the same way you're a learner. There are several methods in which you can use to get exactly the same results. So once we have this, the next thing now is to simply cut our elastic and simply put it. So now in order to cut your elastic, it's very simple. Our waist is 45, right? Our waist minus 6 inches. Our waist minus 6 inches is what we're going to be using to cut the elastic. If your waist is 45, I'm going to take out 4 to 6 inches. Take 4 inches out. Then you're going to lock the edge, you can see. And you're going to put it inside just like so. Then I'm going to overlap it and start running a stitch. Our waist minus 4 inches. So it's going to give us that tight, like that tight. 4 or 5 inches, depending on what you want. Your main waist, which is 45 minus 5 inches, will give us 40 in elastic. So we have 5 inches for stretch. You understand? So after you get that, the next thing is to simply stitch it all straight. I have used other method in order to do this. It's not necessarily that you have to stitch the band before you stitch it to the fabric. So there are other methods, but you can just follow this formula. It's very, very easy, and that's why I'm using this method, so that you can learn it the easiest way. And you can see your band separately and your trouser or your joggers or your shorts separately. You see that? Just like so. After the stitch, this is what you're going to be having. I'm building it separately so that you guys are going to understand. You see what I'm having? After the stitch, this is what you're going to be having. You can see this is your full elastic, this is your full waist. You see what that looks like? And that's our rope passage, which is the string passage. So after you get this, the next thing now is to simply stitch it to your borders. You can see what I have. So in the center part of the crotch, which is our fly, our zipper fly or button fly, either one, at the center part of your zipper fly, that's where we're going to simply stitch it on. And make sure the whole string is facing on the right side of the fabric. You can see once the string is facing the right side of the fabric, we are going to run a straight stitch from there to attach it to the main trouser or the main joggers itself, just like so. As I said earlier, there are several methods in order to get this. This is the method I'm following because it's a separate method. In the class, I use actually the combined method, so you can follow that. That will give you more. But this is, for newbies, this is absolutely the best way you can follow. You can see, so you just run a stitch all the way like so, and you just drag the fabric all the way to the end. At this point, you don't have to rush, just take your time. Just take your time all the way around the trouser. So after that, this is what you should be having. You can see what I'm having here. This is what you should be having. You can see, so from the beginning here now, we are going to run a fabric passage. You understand? We're going to run a fabric passage at that place. And at the edge, we are going to do an overlock at that place. We're going to weave that edge also all the way around. See what we have. So here, just place it. And at the tip, at the first front here, we're going to run a straight stitch, maybe like half of an inch from the edge of the elastic. Half of an inch from the edge, just like this. Half of an inch from the edge, we're going to run a straight stitch all the way around the waist. Half of an inch, just like so. You can see that. Run half of an inch from that edge all the way around. Just take your time. Just take your time. Here as well, you don't have to rush. Make sure your hand is as straight as possible. Half of an inch. So just go ahead. Just go ahead and just start running your stitch. After we are done with the first stitch, you can see we're going to do the second stitch. Just from below the joining, half of an inch as well. You can see. Just going to hold it down and you're just going to run a straight stitch all the way there. Just like so. You can see. So that stitch is going to be the passageway for the string all the way back to the opening in the front. You can see. You don't have to rush, just take your time. So once you get to the front, you can just lock the edge together. You can see the two edges, lock them together. So we have here. After locking the two edges together, you're going to see your... So we're going to do the overlocking. You can see, we take it to the weaving machine. We're going to overlock the edge, which is the first joining to the band. We're going to overlock that. And after overlocking, that will be the final result of our full elastic waistband. So it's actually very, very not that difficult. It's actually very easy. It's not a magic. That's the best way to use. It's not a magic. So this will be the final result, and that will be all on how to make this. If you want to see the full video on how to do this step by step from beginning to the end, a link is going to be in the description below to join our class. In the class, we also do jackets, we did joggers, we did vintage, we did round necks. I went to Yaba Market and I showed people where to get those fabric, the type of fabric and fabric sourcing and all. So that will be all about it on how to do this, and I will see you in the next video or in the class if you decide to join. That will be about it. Do have a lovely rest of your day. Peace, and do take care of yourself. Bye bye. Until the next one.